Okay, friends, there's that one. As you can see, it split. We knew it would. And I'll tell you right now, that thing right there is not... You can tell what I did, right, friends? I went up and I bore cut that just because I was in a precarious spot. We didn't want no barber chair flying up in the air. And I ripped it, so that helped on the other side to let it break free. But it did come out nice. But this is a good-looking situation here. Nice maple. It's all firewood, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. Let's get down here and get this one going. Yeah, I'll send that sucker right down there. There's no deciding where this one's going, friends. It's going to go right into its lay, but it's snotty. I mean, you got condominiums up there. This will be actually an interesting stump. I might, we'll see what happens here. You don't even know what's in here. There could be a chunk of freaking steel in this thing. Look at this, friends. Look at this thing. It's gnarly. I might even just put a high stump on her. Actually, I'm going to. I'm going to put a high stump on that. I got the 592 out just for something to do, but you know, I could work my way around that just for the heck of it. Go right there. I could. Put that there. There's no sense in even adding this into it. I could go right here like this. And then somehow, well, I might have to actually get that in there. Yeah, I may have to actually add that in. Yep, I will. Okay, so that's what I'll do. Interesting. Or I go up there. I'll just make a stump. So, friends, I got to go all the way around the back. So this is the deal here. I'm putting the undercut right here, right there. And I mean, I could put it down there, but there's really no point in cutting up that garbage. But as you look around the back, it goes. So I'm going to cut right in here. It just makes a ton of sense. So that's what we'll do. I'll get you guys in on the undercut with the big 395 or whatever you call this thing. I got to thank Husqvarna. They gave me this 592. Friends, I was not expecting that. They gave me that 562, and that is a lovely saw. And I'm getting to know this 592 now. And Husky, if you're watching, or anybody that works at Husky, I thank you again so much for this. It's such a nice saw. It's got lots of bottom end, and I really enjoy running it. So thank you all so much again for that. I'm gonna put you guys back a bit on this. Why not? Get comfortable. Let's give her a couple pumps like they say to do on these saws. There we go. Choke it. Decomp. This is all the limbs and stuff. I'm going to show you this just because. See? You see all these bones are over my head? This is the low side of the tree. Is here. There's no point. Just don't bother. Just come up over here, put your undercut on this side. And I talk about learning how to cut trees from both sides. So when you've got an easy tree, start practicing. Get to learn to cut the tree from both sides. So
You'll notice, friends, when I start banging here, I'm looking up because, well, you saw what's up above my head, right? You can't take for granted you just start banging around with deadwood above your head. So just be having a look up above there when you're smashing away at a tree. So, friends, to be honest with you, I would have to be in a steady diet of something real big, which I'm just not anymore, to be packing this saw and doing overhead work with it. It's heavy. I'll be quite frank, but it's got bottom end. This saw is a full spectrum machine. It limbs very nicely. It's got great throttle response. Tons of bottom end, very strong saw, but it is heavy, friends. So I have to ask myself, am I going to be using something like that all the time? No.
So there's that other tree, right, friends? That's that one that we thought maybe attached to it. Well, no, it's not at all, actually. Just skanky, dirty farm maple. So I'll cut that off so he can move it around with his machine. But here it is, right? There's the undercut. Little post in the middle. Look at all this. It really wasn't doing anything. It was just a little chunk right there. And this, rotten. Let's go bucket.
Mr. Fireplace. That's where a lot of that wood goes, friends. It goes right into there and other people's wood stoves as well. Thanks for watching. It's actually Christmas Day. Christmas Day evening, December 25th. Merry Christmas to you. I threw this video together. This was that big maple tree that we fell a couple days ago with the 86er. This was that other one. Just finishing up the video on that one so you guys can see it. I like that 592, friends. It's a big saw, big powerful saw, but I don't need that much bottom end when I'm running these 86ers and these hot rod saws. You know what I mean? I don't need that great big power. It'll be nice in a big buck, in a big log. It's a beautiful saw, and Husky, I'm so grateful. You guys gave me that 562 out of the blue, and then the 592, and I just appreciate you so much. Husky is a robust machine, and it has fed my family for coming up 30 years. I can't believe I'm saying that. Thank you all so much. Thanks for watching. Work hard, be honest. I got a bunch of footage of the 86er beating up on the 500. That last little piece you just saw there. Remember, friends, in small wood, you won't notice any big differences, but as soon as the wood gets bigger, that's where the torque comes into place. I've got saws that'll run side by side with the 125 in 6-8-inch wood, 10-inch wood, but when you get into something bigger and the torque is needed, that's when these big saws and the 500s and stuff, that's where they start to shine. Does that make sense, friends? But when you're zipping through 10, 12-inch wood, things are going to be fairly close. So just remember that. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. Merry, Merry Christmas to you. Talk to you on the next video.